Hey, good morning. We're back at CERN this morning, and we've come to the Particle Science Museum, which is just one part of the CERN experience. But I've actually just been in there, and it's incredible. So I got a fair bit of feedback from friends of the page, personal friends, just saying it was really cool and really interesting to see the stuff that they were doing. So I just thought I'd just do another little Facebook live video. We're actually going to go into the museum now. I'm not going to talk a huge amount because, quite honestly, I don't really know a huge amount about it, but I'm just going to show you around, and you'll be able to see what sort of things you can do if you came here yourselves. So we'll go in now and explore. It is really quite incredible, this place. This is actually the Large Hadron Collider. It's like an interactive visual of the collider. So it's a circular tunnel, or a series of circular tunnels that get bigger and bigger to increase the velocity of the particles, so that when they collide, they're travelling at just shy of the speed of light, and then when they collide, the particles collide together, then they've got detectors that can then try and understand exactly what that means, and so they've ultimately created a scenario or a situation which is like a 30th of a second after the Big Bang, so they know, or they've got a pretty good idea of what happened to different particles literally at the start of time, which, if you're anything like me, is quite mind-blowing. CERN is funded by like a series of nations. It's got some private, it's founder nations or its member nations, but it's also funded by private money and investors. But like I said in yesterday's video, they are totally open to having groups, families, groups, school groups. If you look around, you probably can't see, but there's all sorts of groups here. There's family groups, there's school groups. They just want people to be enthused and engaged by science, and so they've obviously ploughed a bit of that funding into making it as accessible to people as possible. So if you want to come, you want to expand your mind, you want to blow your mind a little bit, then it's all here ready for you. If you need some help with that, then Keyhole International can obviously help you out. But this is as much about just educating you guys as it is about promoting Keyhole International. All these globe-shaped materials here, they're just giving you information about this. Gives you information about the Alice detector. Let's see if we can change it into English. How the detector works, data flows. It's got information about how so that's when the particles collide together, how they then detect what's happening to those particles, and what that means. And so if you're an IB physics student, or you're an A-level physics student, or you're a GCSE science student, you will probably know a fair bit more than I'm explaining now. But it's an incredible place. And like I said, this is just one This is just one part of the whole research centre. This is specifically about particle science, but the tour takes you around all the different parts of research that they do here. You get taken around by the professors. You get taken around by, like, we had a trip this morning, a tour this morning from a guy from Middlesbrough who's working postdoctorate, doing his postdoctorate here. He's been working here for 7 years. He's actually funded through the University of Swansea, so he took the kids round, really engaging, spoke to I mean, he could have gone into serious depth, but he spoke in a really clear language, spoke to the children and to us in a language that we could kind of understand, and be engaged by what he was saying. But yeah, it's just an amazing place. So if you're keen to bring your students here, you're keen to bring your kids here, you're keen to bring your mum and dad here, then give us a shout, because it's, like I said, it's literally all here, and it's just an amazing experience. So quite liking these Facebook live videos. It's all good to get the word out there, but yeah, give us a shout, and we'll give you an update soon. All right, it's like, as you can see, weather in Geneva today is great. I'll see you all soon.